Elias Lindholm wins the draw, and away we go. Second of 3 meetings between these two teams. Khusnutdinov fires, and Skinner the save right off the hop. Here's Khusnutdinov. He'll spin, flipped up top. Lindholm shoots. Skinner takes that one in.
Usually you see
Penguins the best first period team in the NHL, plus 22. So getting off to a good start is critical. Lindholm shoots. Skinner a great save, point blank. Not a lot of room to elevate that puck. Here's Aspirot. Pastrnak snapped it over to the near side. McAvoy had it, lost it. Rust. 7 straight 20-goal seasons. Karlsson fires. He scores from long range. It goes by the blocker of Swayman, and the Penguins open up the scoring.
Determined there was not goaltender interference. We have a good ball on the ice. Boston has a 2-minute minor penalty for delay of game.
Mitten in the corner. Zadorov shot block. You got a guy breaking. Here's Mantha, fakes, and Swayman a great stop. Brazo had it intercepted. Khusnutdinov. Those two guys were traded for one another about a year ago. Now Lindholm shoots, and Skinner kicked it out. Khusnutdinov nearly had a rebound. Bruins win the draw. Eyssimont fires wide. McAvoy charges in. Shoots from a deep angle, shrugged out by Skinner. Bruins keep this puck in. Eyssimont trying to get command of a bouncing puck, and it scooped up Rust. He lost it. Eyssimont. He'll tap it into the corner. Gives chase with Girard. Mitten comes in to help. Mitten worked on by Kindel. Couple of rookies. Kindel only 18 years old. Khusnutdinov shoots. He scores! Well, that forecheck generated a turnover, and Khusnutdinov slams one in. Karlsson walking the line. His shot blocked by Kastelic. Drilled back up top. Wotherspoon fires, and Swayman takes that into the midsection. Since he has come on board, this team has taken off. Zacha taps it into the corner. He battles with Chinakhov. High slot Zadorov. Shoots! Skinner the save. They score! Casey Mittelstadt wide open. Now Achari trying to get it free. Khusnutdinov wrestling with him. Eyssimont wrap around, and Skinner the stop. Tons of action. Bruins on top 2-1. Geeky holds, fades. Zadorov fires, and Skinner will take that in. Driven into the Bruins zone. Chinakhov backhand off the post. Back of the net, Chinakhov. Tapped over to the near side. Wotherspoon a drive, and Swayman traps it. That one was ticketed 5-hole. It squirts out in front, and the Bruins have to hustle back and defend. Here's Chinakhov. Shoots. Swayman stick save it. Rolled up on him. And Karlsson has it. And he'll sail it back into the Bruins' end. Achari fires. What a stop by Swayman. Point blank with a blocker. Letang trying to help out. Muscle up top. Lindholm across. Lohrei shoots, and Skinner was there. Here's Lohrei. Got some tired Penguins out there. Mittelstadt. Lindholm left of the net. Skinner a stick save. Arvidsson retrieves. Mittelstadt shoots from a deep angle. Hit the side of the cage. Bruins start to make some changes. Fresh guy on the ice. That's Peak. Send it into the slot. Now over to the far side in Arvidsson. Lohrei. Peak. Lohrai's going to exit. Peak holds. Arvidsson changes. Mitten now. Here's Zadorov. Fires. Blocker aside by Skinner. Out in front. Mittelstadt works it free. Mittelstadt. Across. He got it free to Kuraly. Back of the cage. Rotates. Up top. Zadorov. Fires. Blocked. And Achari throws it out to center ice. How many Penguins can get off? Bruins bank it in. Kuraly shoots. Skinner the save. Rebound. Tracked down by Zadorov. Mantha. Rust. Across. Nobody home. Quickly moved to Karlsson. Mantha Now Karlsson shoots, and Swayman came out and cut down some of the angle. We had talked about is that Marco Sturm wanted to change their penalty killing, and Razor in particular, Marco Sturm said that's going to impact the goaltenders because what we are giving up is different. Malkin told the media that no decision will be made on his future in Pittsburgh until the end of the season. Now Hayes with a drive, and that's gloved down by Swayman. To his partner McAvoy. Drilled ahead. Jeannot chasing after it. Swept over to the near side by Skinner. Jeannot rims it. Rust chases after it. Lindholm closes on him. Rust. Karlsson shoots. That hit the post. And the rebound. Swayman able to swat aside. Backhands. Swayman knocked it down. Swayman trying to track it. It's on its left leg pad, and he covers up. He took some contact there from Geeky. Karlsson got it through, and that one sails over the crossbar. Flips now to Lindholm. Lohrei, center point. Lindholm, Lohrei. Now to Lindholm. Shoots. Skinner the save. That got through. He'll drill it into the corner. Skinner out of the net. Aspirot knocked it down. Shoots. Skinner the save. That sifted through a couple of bodies right in front of him. Having a problem with Rust. Clifton across to Shea. Fires. Swayman the save. There's a rebound. But Aspirot is able to tie up Raquel. Off a Penguin skate all the way down. Mittelstadt. Zaka in the slot. Aspirot shoots. And that hits Shea in the back to the corner in Wotherspoon. Eyssimont finished his check. Chinakhov brings it in. Chinakhov shoots. Swayman the save. Oh, Lohrei took a high stick. We're going to have a delayed penalty here on Pittsburgh. Lindholm out in front. Geeky shoots. Skinner the stop. Chinakhov waits. Dan Muse getting the right personnel on the ice. One-timer, Swayman in and out of the glove. That was a blast coming in from Karlsson. Karlsson, center point, fades, leaves, Mantha, holds, shoots, Swayman the stop. That puck nearly trickled free, and then Swayman put the left paw on it. Lohrei navigates in, Kastelic couldn't pull off a clean shot. And Skinner will cover up. The tank tracks it down. Bruins have to change quick. Here's Chinakhov to the dot, cuts in. And Aspirot would not allow him to get a shot off. Those two guys that lived together their first full year in the league with Anaheim. Karlsson shoots just wide. Back of the cage, it's sent out in front. Karlsson a drive, and that goes wide. And Mantha will brush it out. And then Rust has it into the slot. And Kindel denied by Swayman. 2 goals in 4 games coming in. Making his NHL debut. Shea fires wide. Swayman didn't see it, but he stopped that back door. He denied Achari. Malkin missed some time due to a shoulder injury earlier in the season. Now Shea. High cycle going. Novak attacks. Shoots off the post. Maybe the crossbar too at the elbow. Malkin gets it back, diving to get into the passing lane was Kastelic. Karlsson shoots, and Swayman beat him clean. Reached out with a glove and just snatched that out of the air. Penguins thought that may have gone over the blue line, but the linesman was right there. Geeky Estia walks in, shoots, shrunk up by Skinner. Drilled it far side, Mittelstadt, up ice. Grabbed by Arvidsson, stops, shoots, off the post. 4 seconds left. The Bruins trying to eat the puck at the end boards. It skips up top. The shot is blocked, and the Bruins have won.